Namaste, this is Smita, Jayakar. Wish you all the very best for all the authors, whoever have written some books. Today is World's Book Day. And I thought I should contribute also to this day since I have written two books. One is Before Tomorrow and the second one is In Everness. This is the second book that I have written, In Everness. And one chapter of this book, which is on page 240, where it says miracles happen. I love this chapter very much because I believe that miracles happen. Now, I will read out to you some passage from this book and then we will talk about it. Universe is a treasure trove of miracles that are happening every single minute each day. From the miracle of birth to the earth spinning on its axis, causing a brand new day, nature shows us miracles all the time. Even in our daily lives, miracles go unnoticed. From the fresh air we breathe to the warmth of the sun, from the food we eat to the water that hydrates, we have magical stuff all around us. But sadly, most of us tend to overlook miracles altogether. Now, I don't know if you believe in miracles, but I have not seen anything in life that has happened without any miracle. I always feel the air that we breathe in. Like when we breathe in air, we breathe in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. Now, how does the nose know that only oxygen has to be inhaled and only carbon dioxide has to go out? This is the biggest miracle of our life, that we are breathing right from the time we enter this planet till our last breath. Even when we are sleeping, we are breathing. The functions go on. Who is doing these functions? Isn't that a miracle? Another biggest miracle which I have always thought is a child in a mother's womb. Now it is just the sperm and the ovum meeting, from where the entire body of a child is formed, all the organs are formed, all the genetics are formed, the genes, the heredity, everything, the karmas, all kinds of things are there, and it just happens automatically inside the womb. The mother is also not aware of it. No one else is aware of it, what is happening inside the stomach. And a fully formed baby after 9 months is ready to come out to face the big bad world. Now, if that is not a miracle, what is? The point over here, what I'm trying to make is, we do not acknowledge these small things that happen, these miracles that happen in our life. The very fact that we can talk, we can hear, we can see, we can walk, we can do so many things. There are lots of people who have eyes but can't see. There are lots of people who have a tongue but can't speak. Now, these are miracles. We need to acknowledge every miracle that happens in our life. The more you acknowledge miracles, the more they will happen to you. The problem with us, we don't acknowledge those miracles. Lots of times, everything is just taken for granted. The air we breathe is taken for granted. The nature is taken for granted. And we are seeing the results of what is happening for things that we have taken for granted and never ever acknowledged. Today, the earth finally has decided to just take a back seat and say, that's it. I can do only this much and not further. Now, people who have taken the planet for granted, the way we have harassed our planet and the way we have absolutely abused it to no extent, today we have no power over it. Isn't that so? We have no power over what is happening in the planet. We are all, the whole world is locked down. However intelligent we are, how many scientific reasonings we have, everything we have, but today there is no science and no scientific reasoning for what is happening in this world, and nobody can stop this coronavirus. Isn't that amazing? That's a big, huge miracle. In such a time, what we can do is appreciate and acknowledge the miracles that are happening now in your life. So many things have happened in a positive way for us in this period of time. But have we acknowledged it? Stop cribbing, stop constantly talking about this virus and give it negative energy. Start doing positive things. See so many positive things that have opened up. Today, the entire digital world has opened up and gone to another level. Everything is happening online. Everything is happening online, which people never thought of. We actually have realized that we really don't need so much in life. Our needs are so small, but how we have expanded, and how we ever felt that if I don't go out of the house, what will happen to me? Nothing is going to happen to you, baby. Nothing. So instead, a new world has emerged. A new positivity has emerged. Something new has come out from this. We don't ever see the flip side. Even if there are challenges in your life, that is a miracle in your life. Sometimes these kind of challenges act as a catalyst in your life, and they prove to be real miracles, that something else has opened up which you had never ever thought of, which you had never had the slightest of idea would happen. Now, this is almost the last chapter in the book. Now, embrace your bliss. Be patient. These are the small topics which are there, which I think you should read the book if you read it. Love yourself. Trust the universe. This is a very important thing. Have trust in the powers of the universe. And be open to receiving what the universe is ready to give you. The Mother Earth has taken this step today, but the Creator knows His creation. That doesn't mean she has completely abandoned us. We are still getting what we need, not what we desire. But what we need, our needs are still getting fulfilled, which is a biggest miracle. So trust the process of the universe. Unfortunately, we do not trust the process of the universe. We still think we are intelligent enough to do so many things ourselves. And today, Mother Earth and Mother Nature has proved it to all of us. However rich you are, however intelligent you are, you may have a scientific mind, you may be fantastic in so many other things, yet today you cannot do a damn about the situation. Yet, seeing the flip side of it, there is a lot in your inner world which you can do, which you can explore. So trust that inner world. External things are there for the time being, but the world inside you is there with you all throughout. So be in touch with that. Prayer is another thing which will make you experience miracles in your life. We've heard this so many times. Prayer can move mountains. Actually, a prayer can do that, because scientifically it has been proved what effect prayer has on the human mind. When there is stress, there is some kind of an adrenaline chemical which just gets released in your mind, and the neural system just goes on a toss. Initially, one stress may not lead to so much, but if the stress keeps on happening, it starts corroding you and then has a damaging effect. So with prayer, it has been scientifically proved. It's not something that is coming out of my head or something like that, but science has proved it, that prayer has that effect on your mind which makes your mind calmer and you can think properly. Now, prayer is something that you do to God whom you probably don't believe in, or some source which you don't know whom you are praying to, but still the prayer has that effect. Now, is that not a miracle? What else can be a miracle? That one prayer, a prayer doesn't have to be a mantra chanting. A prayer can be just a connect with your source, with your inner sacred self. Just a connect to Mother Earth, prayer to Mother Earth, to Mother Nature, whomever you think is more powerful than you. Today, Mother Earth has proved itself and nature has proved itself how powerful they are, much more than you. So you can pray to the planet, you can pray to nature. If you don't believe in any form of God, doesn't matter. But pray to that, and prayer has this power, and experience the magic that happens around you. Ask Mother Earth to give you some kind of an opening to this kind of a situation that you're in. What can you do in this situation? So when you have an earnest prayer to Mother Earth, you will get an answer. There is no one who is left unanswered by nature. Please remember that. And that is the biggest miracle that you can experience in life. Today is the time. Very often we always say, I don't have the time for all this. I don't have the time for all this. The time has come to you today and is telling you, okay, I am here for you to make use of me the way you want to. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful thing that can happen today? When we complain of time all the time, there's no time, and you're stressed out because there is no time. Here the time is there for you, and make good use of it. If you've never connected to any higher power, this is the time to connect with the higher power. Because that is the only thing that can help us today. Nothing else can help us today. The only thing that can help us today is that connection with Mother Nature. Give her that love. Ask for forgiveness. Give Mother Earth that love and ask for forgiveness, because nothing can work without love. Please remember one thing. Before you are a human being, what is important is being human. So let's be human first. Let's come to this fact that we are human first. And let's connect to that humanity part of us which is within us. Connect to everybody and the planet and the earth. And you see how miracles happen in your life. Be open to this. Whenever you see a miracle, another very beautiful thing to do is to offer gratitude, which we invariably forget. We have taken our breathing also for granted so much. And one day when the breath leaves, you are no more there to even acknowledge the breath you have taken when you were alive. So every morning when you get up, you have to thank God and say, oh, thank that power and say, oh, thank you, I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm still alive. So the more acknowledgements that you have, the more you start acknowledging the miracles, small miracles that happen around you, in your life, the more miracles will happen. And that's how the universe works. Because automatically gratitude has to come when something happens. Something good happens, we are in the habit of saying, oh, thank God this happened, oh, thank God that happened. But when you say thank God, do it with that feeling of gratitude. Just don't say just thank God, it's not just lip service. But do it with that gratitude. Oh, thank God this happened. Thank you, Lord, this happened. Thank you, Mother Nature, this happened. Thank you, Mother Earth, for giving me food. Thank you, Mother Earth, for taking care of me in these days. So to keep your sanity now, this World's Book Day has happened in the midst of the coronavirus. This is a very good way. If you don't read books, start reading books. There are many books which, whatever suits you, whatever, it doesn't have to be only spiritual books. But there are so many books that are there which are of your interest all over in the market. So start reading books. Acknowledge the fact that you're getting so much of knowledge through books. So whoever has been an author, I congratulate you all once again for contributing to the World Book Day. And I thank you once again. And again, I would here thank the Lord for making me write these two books. I never thought I could write. I never ever thought that I could ever be an author or write two books. I really never thought. This has happened, and I'm acknowledging to that power which has given me the strength to write these two books. If you're interested, you can always get them on Amazon. They're also on my website. If you go on the link, it will straight away take you to those books. So be happy, acknowledge the miracles that are happening in your life, and may the Lord always be with you and protect you all the time in your life. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you. Namaste.